Spike Brothers topped the tournament and Angel Feathers actually get support? What kind of world are we living with? This is Damage Check with Team Absolution. Welcome to Team Absolution's Damage Check, bringing you that news, spoilers, and all the like. Today I'm joined with the Phantom Nate, head editor. You usually don't see him because he's behind the camera, but he also plays Shadow Paladins for whatever reason.
Bum.
We've got the Braxton Express. Choo choo. Choo choo. The Venezuelan jank, Jorge, some Spanish garbage, Corso.
Some Spanish garbage. It's Mexican, everybody. He is Jose Perez, the captain, and the most common name ever. It's almost fake.
It's almost fake, but not really.
I'll never tell you my real name.
Okay, Mr. Smith.
The worlds have aligned. The eclipses have happened.
The balls have been deflated.
The balls have been deflated because Spike Brothers topped the tourney. ARG Texas, everybody.
It had to be Texas.
America. Cowboys.
Texas.
Apple pies. It was Shadow Paladins and football players. Like, what? So, we're eating our own words. Shout out to the player who took it there.
Congrats.
You really fought the storm. Or deflated
system.
Those balls.
Deflate Gate 2015.
It never ends. So,
You were not Mark Sanchez over there.
Brax, tell me the general outline. What happened? What was there?
What was there? So, we had your Cat Butler Risers. We had your Bluish Flames. We had two different Overlord decks. We had your Thing Abyss. It showed up in top 8. Good for them.
Yeah.
We had your Spikes, and we had your Shadow Paladins. And I can't remember what the last one is for the life of me.
It's not important.
The top? No, wasn't even top 2. Out of here. So, did you mention Risers, by the way?
Yes,
Risers? Yeah.
Cat
Okay,
Butler
so,
Risers.
what is this? There's a lot of decks you just named. It
Yeah,
wasn't like we had 4 Spike Bros and
Everybody
4
else.
Shadow Paladins.
What? That's not what happened? Oh, cool.
So, what does this mean for us, Jorge?
What does this mean? Well, first of all, Texas loves football, and you, dude, are Tom Brady. Just to get to second on that deck, and I saw your build, and I was like, wow, you're pretty damn good at this game. It also means that we're not Japan, and we like to play what we like. We don't actually play what's only topping, since we're Americans, we love our freedom and our choices, and it shows on the spread. Japanese spreads were more compact, consistent, 3, 4 of the same deck, actually the same deck, cookie cutter builds. What does this mean? We haven't blown up our meta, where we can do whatever we want, and as that guy showed us, you can actually get there.
You can get there. So, I'm going to hand this off to, I think it was well said, Jorge. I don't think anyone understood you, but I think it was well said. So,
I heard
moving on to Nate. G-Assist was one of the changes to this one, along with no clan. This is the last one with
clan fixing.
So, G-Assist was allowed, though.
It was.
Some people took advantage of it. Some people decided not to for whatever reason. I guess the harmonics were too expensive for them. Do you think it made a difference?
I would like to say it made a difference. I like G-Assist. I think it adds consistency, especially to the 17 grade 3 deck. But
I feel like every time you say that, the number of grade 3s in that deck go up.
I know, it's great.
Next week, 25 grade 3 deck.
But
It's really
then,
crazy.
when you look at what was there, you're like, well, maybe not. Spike Bros in second. Didn't use it. Didn't have the harmonics, whatever. Some guy had 1 harmonics. I don't know.
What are you doing, guy? Like, really?
He just wanted to write it down on the deck list. That's all you wanted.
I got one
Just
too,
wanted
so.
to stride. Surprise.
So, I don't know. ARG needs to kind of let us know. Was it used? Was it viable?
I don't know.
Was it a tactic?
I don't know. I think ARG also needs to maybe give us the data. You know, how many of this clan was played, how many of this clan would be nice. It'd be nice. We can talk more about it. Give us stuff to talk about, ARG.
Please.
We love
Instead
you.
of just saying, I don't want to just sit here and talk about how Spike Brothers are topping. It's giving me cancer.
Ooh.
Wait, one last thing. You're watching us, and you're going to be in ARG Fort Lauderdale.
Be there.
We're going to be there.
We'll be there.
Debatable.
Signing MLBs and Dotes left and right.
Oh god.
Also chill on the beach with shorts. It's freaking cold up here.
Yeah, it is cold. We'll be in our highest caliber sportswear.
You Southerners and you're cold. I don't
So,
get it.
I am a true Southern, okay? I live very south.
we like to read your comments, so keep leaving them. We like your likes and your shares and subscriptions.
We care.
We
really
do care.
Valentine's Day, everybody. Bit late, but hey, happy Valentine's Day. We love all of you.
We love all of you. So,
I'm the only one that responds to them. But they say they love you.
okay. Anyways, a little salty.
Don't listen to him.
Someone asked for some Royal Paladin discussion. We're gonna do that for you right now, actually.
All right. Well, this is where we leave.
Yep.
So,
We'll leave this to the cap.
so really quick, I'm just gonna go over MLB Thingsaver. It's another build that isn't Alfred and isn't Winkle.
I mean, there are other cards other than Alfred and Wingle?
You'd be surprised. So, there's also those the time we called Jewel Nights. Those were the dark days.
Whoa!
Says the guy with Wild Jewel Night back over here.
The Dark Ages.
I didn't say I didn't play it. I just said those are the dark ages. So, MLB Thingsaver, is it fun? Perhaps. Is it good? Debatable. It's not as consistent as Alfred. It's not as powerful as Wingle. So it's kind of neither. I'm going to let Jorge really quick just go into the different eras.
Just I have one question for you. It was a most important question. Is it better?
No.
Okay.
It is not better than any of those.
There, that's the main question.
For a host of reasons. The dog.
Yep.
The dog not hitting. The 12K line. The not Legion that MLB isn't.
But the 12K defense.
We at Team Absolution do not condone violence.
Unless it's
sure
Braxton.
Are you sure about that? We play Vanguard. There's a lot of violence in that game. Have you ever been double critted?
Unless you're playing Spike Bros, they just play sports.
Oh, yeah, I just play sports.
So Thingsaver will be, if you have the choice, don't play it.
If you want to have fun, go for it.
If you just want to test it, you might see me play it for once for the funds. I do think it has some uniqueness to it. I like its ingenuity, but I don't think it's any better than Alfred Thingsaver or Wingle Thingsaver. Plus, I just got my last Legion Warrior Alfred. I'm going to keep playing with that. So now we're going to talk about Thingsaver
In the future.
in the future.
Time travel.
So we play the Chrono Trigger. So we're split off here into multiple universes. Okay, let's say GBTO2 comes out. GBT comes out. Okafor somehow sucks. Resist is nothing we thought it would be. Great Nature is pooping for some reason. No one can understand how to use that dragon. And Thingsaver just somehow I'm still wrecking.
I'm still here.
And they ban it.
What? Oh, poop.
So Bushiroad says, yeah, you're done.
That's the bushy gods.
So, Nate, what happens to Thingsaver? What happens to Royal Paladins once Thingsaver's out of the picture?
They cry? You cry?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I don't want to tell them. Okay.
I mean, you have to use Atomile.
We're back to the Dark Legion.
No.
Some people will tell me to use the Jewel Knight Legion. Then we'll be back in the Dark Age.
The Dark Ages.
The thing is, without Thingsaver, could we make a competitive deck? If you stretch the word competitive, yes. We could use Winkle and Alfred, be hella aggressive, have our strides, use some of the other support that we've been either lacking, or when we finally got it, we were like, oh, as much as I'd love to use this, I've got a dude that needs 5 souls. So, we could use the Rising Phoenix, the Wyvern Clone, the Soul Blast 2 draw card.
Those cards are amazing,
We could use Din Drain if we wanted to, I guess.
Young Richard.
We could finally use the Great Three Searcher. Actually, I might use the Great Three Searcher once we get in America anyways.
Yeah.
But
someday.
The point is, without Thingsaver, though, it's not going to be as... We could use the Stride, the damage induces, but then we have to still deal with Aquaforce. We have to still deal with all that other stuff. And the thing is, it's not going to be as powerful or as sentimental.
See, I also think you also got to put into concern, do we have Sword Me or not? That's going to make a huge, in my opinion, it's going to make a huge difference.
I'm making the assumption that we do get Sword Me, because I do think we will at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the promo for GBTO2. He doesn't want it to be true, but it might be. We know it's a Royal Paladin promo. But also, there's another thing. You know, Bushy, like money. I know
They do like their money.
And you know what doesn't bring them money? Thing Saver and Japan. Why? Because they're not opening those boxes. They want to sell the new product. You know who's in the new product? Alamile. Who's getting support? Alamile. Who's bad? Alamile.
Whose fault is that? Bushiroad.
I blame the Bushy trolls. I don't think the Bushy gods underneath really wanted this. But
Bushy guys gave us Thing Saver and brought us out of the Dark Ages.
the Dark Ages. That's all the light. So that's if Thing Saver gets banned. Basically, Royal Paladins drop down. There's nothing much we can do about it. Could you maintain some level of competitiveness? Possibly. But you're just going to get crushed by the X. You're going to get crushed by OTT and their stack building capabilities. That's the nature. Now let's go the other way. Let's say GBTO2 comes out and
everything's good.
It's devastating. Argo Force is doing what Argo Force does. It crushes us. No one can retire their dudes because they have resist. And Great Nature comes out. Great Nature's like, I've got a binoculars tiger that has resist, I think.
Yeah.
And I just resting them. Dope dudes.
My Vanguard's have glory skill. Get at me, bro.
And they're just wrecking us. So they don't decide to ban Thing Saver because it's like, they still need to be somewhat competitive. Bushiroad's going to also be in a tough position because they're not going to get anyone to buy Royal Paladin support because they will, but it's just going to be like grade 2s and crits and stuff. Because no one is going to use another grade 3 boss the same way that we'll use Thing Saver. It'll always be, what will it be?
Thing Saver and Company. It's Thing Saver and Friends.
Thing Saver and Company.
I think you just gave me my deck list for the next 12 months.
Thing Saver
and Friends.
Like it's gonna be basically that. Thing Saver is the best thing you can play forever, and then you have a bunch of support and you base around Thing Saver. So what's gonna happen? It's gonna be even worse than Dote. It's not gonna die. You're gonna always play Thing Saver until they say, you know what, it's banned. We're tired of it.
Yeah, like the only thing they can do is come out with a boss that's better than Thing Saver.
And then
why would you do that?
So right now, the future basically looks like this. Hopefully right now Thing Saver's not banned. So keep playing Thing Saver. Play Thing Saver until Thing Saver gets banned. Thing Saver, grab Thing Saver. Put 4 of those in your deck. Go to Royal Paladins. Exclude all the Jewel Knights that aren't called Sword Me and Shelly. Or Prisme. And then look for your grade 3s and say, what other grade 3 do I want to play? Atomile, I guess. Alfred, yeah, we can do that.
Maybe.
Wingle, yeah, we can do that. LB, sure, why not? I'm using strides. And then pick your strides, win games. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
If it does get banned, it gets a lot trickier, and we might have to reassess the future of Royal Paladins then.
At least I need to be able to use Drag Ruler.
The new stride? Yeah, that'd be nice. You might have to deal with the rear guards that you can't guard with.
Yeah.
So
just keep in mind it's not induced extra damage. It's not grabbing units.
Yeah. So that's Royal Paladins. So we'll continue to comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about. We'll talk about any clan on here.
To the best of our ability.
To the best of our ability.
Check as a player. We still love you.
We'll talk about it, but we won't have much to say.
Conversations.
I mean, they're more reprints of Draconic Overlord than you have cards.
That's Nubatama, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm pretty sure Nubatama literally does have less cards in their clan than maybe I think Kagero has triple R's.
That actually will be a wonder for that.
So, Jorge, the other half of good news this week. The Bushy Gods, they heard.
Yeah, they did.
They answered your call. What'd they give you?
They gave me support. They gave me annual feather support.
Wait, what?
I know, right? And not even that, it's celestial support.
Ah, poop.
You know what? The last time we got this 2013. And you know what's the most shocking part of all?
It's
bad. Good.
Well,
it was nice knowing
start
you.
digging the trenches.
We'll never hear the end of, I broke Angel Feathers again. I made them work.
So, Fighters Collection 2015. Gonna get 2 strides for every clan. Nobatama, get 2 of them. Murakumo, get 2 of them.
Spike Bros.
Get in Brett Favre and some other quarterback.
Some other quarterback.
Cam Newton?
Tachis, you're getting 2 cards.
Oh my god.
We also know one of the golds.
Yeah, we know the gold.
But let's talk first about the Angel Feather. What does it do?
Okay, so this is the first time. This is very interesting because this is one of the strides that actually restricted to a subclan. The first time that actually happened. So it says, if one of your hearts, aka the unit you stride on, has a Celestial's name, you can counter +1, choose a card in your damage, call it, and then put the top card of your deck into the damage. So it's a +1.
It also has another additional ability.
Yeah, that unit gets 5,000 more power.
If the unit in the hearts is also in the damage, right?
Yes, if the unit in the heart is also in the damage, so if you're playing Sarakiel.
Yeah, it's kind of dirty.
It is actually good. It's a plus.
Literally.
And the first never had a plus except Danielle. So we're seeing pluses. We're seeing Murshid saying, you know what, guys? You still exist for us. I'm like, we still exist. Senpai notices us.
So, Braxton.
Yes, boss.
We also saw... I want you to quickly talk about the Dr. Regular one, because there's really not much to say.
I mean, every time you soul charge, your front row gets +1k.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, if they can keep soul charging for a turn, yeah, that's pretty. It's
Buy
right.
your what's it called? What's that card called?
Yellow Bolt.
You buy your yellow bolts now.
It's actually better with the Mon support.
Oh yeah, that
probably.
too.
It's actually
So I still think it's kind of mad though.
It's very very mad.
I mean, you'll make columns, which is columns are good.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is.
You need a lot of soul charging in one turn to actually make it.
Yeah,
I mean, you could. Yeah, and the thing is, it doesn't stack, so you'd have to try to soul charge that much again the next time you strike.
exactly.
It's a lot of work, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
But Gold Paladins, the Blazing Lion.
It's pretty janky.
So Elsa went from Azo to Platinum Azo to Azo Scissors to Mithril Azo.
Hey man, that Mirthful dough.
Next up with
Yeah, Mirthful
Thorium or Adamantium Azo. Something like that.
I would play the world out of Adamantium Ezel.
So, what does it do? On stride, if one of the hearts is Ezel in its name.
I forgot if there was kind of less cost, but you unlock everything.
You have to Persona Flip.
Yeah, Persona Flip.
Unlock everything.
Unlock everything, which
Joker players, watch out.
Yeah, I know, which kind of makes some questions, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So you unlock everything, and then you check the top 5 for a bro.
Yeah.
You call it, and then your stride and the unit you called get power equal to the unit you called.
Yeah. So it doubles the power. Basically.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
So
And you can check the top 5. Which
Yes.
is nice.
Yes.
So that unlock, I think it's not for showing. Personally, I think it's a wink and nudge at Scissors. Just like the rest of it is a wink and nudge to original Azo.
Right. No, I get you, and I agree with you, but you just got to remember, Link Joker's getting 2 strides in that set, too. Also, so I think they're just trying to prepare us, hey, they're coming. And it could also just be wink, it could be nothing. However, the thing I do think is interesting is that it's Ezel specific. So I think at some point in the future, we're getting a new Ezel boss.
It could be possible.
If that's true, then we get a new Celestial boss.
All right,
And
well,
then
we gotta. So that's everything from the Fighters Collection. Nate, a Shadow Paladin player, the Dark.
Oh,
We didn't get much in terms of
So dark.
spoilers, but we know a few new things. Go ahead and give us the roundabout here.
okay. So 3 important things. 1, Nemaine. She's a Sentinel. She went down a grade. She got bumped up in power.
Wait, so you've been telling me that if I really, really wanted to, I could play 8 mains.
You could play 8 Nemaine.
I'll be right back.
Great
I gotta
idea.
get my mains.
Okay.
That's okay. They're rare. They're not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Blaster Dart Diablo. He's a grade 3.
Excuse me?
He did that Blaster Joker thing. He made it. We're grade 3. And
And then what's the stride boss?
Phantom Blaster Diablo.
The world.
We
I
here.
told you, man. The stars are aligning. Worlds are crashing.
So
So
Judge Bell.
that's all we know, though. We don't know anything in terms of skills. We don't know anything yet.
We do know that
So-
Judge Bell was happy.
Judge Bow's
Judge
But
Bell says-
Judgment House always
happy.
Also, it wasn't confirmed though that Diablo is basically the Chrono Jet. He's like the stride, break ride type deal thing.
You mean Blaster Dark?
Yeah, Diablo.
Yeah,
He's basically the Chrono Jet. Oh, we don't know
We
yet.
don't know. So, D-Police. We got a trigger.
Oh yeah, Enigman.
Enigma. Braxton, quickly, give us that.
I actually don't even remember.
It's,
I know it goes back to the top of the deck.
It's from the soul. It's from the soul. You put it on the top of the deck. Give the Vanguard 4K if it's a Zeal Vanguard. You give the Vanguard 4K if it's an Enigma. Enigma. Sorry, if it's an Enigma. And plus 4K, and on hit,
You could do something. I don't remember.
you do something. but they have to shuffle the deck. I think it's a good skill.
It's good.
It's a good
We
crit.
don't remember what it does. We know it's good.
It's
And
good.
it shines some light on what we're going to be dealing with in the future. And I'm scared.
Because also we saw an image of a Zeal boss.
Yes, we saw an image of a Zeal
So
boss.
could be
Disco
Stride.
ball of that.
It could be Stride. Could be something.
We do have a name. We just don't know what it does yet.
So GBTO2 Jorge.
Quickly. Alright, so what we know is that Green Nature is freaking powerful and it's gonna kill us all. We don't know what the generation new nectar is yet. We're gonna know today when this video goes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the card of the day today, so I don't know that. And we know that Aqua Force is terrifying, Narukami is not that terrifying, and that's about it. We get Chronojic support, Atoma support, nothing for this man, not much for G Chronicle either.
Poop.
Get a shiny trigger. I'm getting
Yeah, you guys try trigger.
Full triggers.
So
Taping Cat. Oh yeah, just to put a rub aside the wound, Green Nature gets their
limit break enable.
no, their 5k is supposed to draw one as a promo that said that's a book stopper.
Everyone's
So-
getting KFCs.
Before we go, usually this is why I say, this is damage check, this is that's what. We'll get to that. So, but today's Monday when you see this video. Tomorrow, it's Tuesday. We're going to be starting a new segment called Tag Fight Tuesdays.
Yeah!
Got
Got my part.
We're getting rid of Throwback Thursdays. It was fun. It was cool.
Yeah.
MLB's the greatest deck ever made. Let's
Yes.
or Dote, I don't know. But Tag Fight Tuesdays, okay? We're going to be tagging up with our partners, probably me and this Venezuelan jank and these two bums or some combo of the team. And we're going to be playing each
Remember
other.
that when we win.
And we're going to be posting them up online for y'all to enjoy. We have certain rules when it comes to tag fights. You can guard for your partner, but not perfect guard or
Not
sentinels. 9 damage total. You cannot share soul,
But you can say share CB.
but you can share CB.
Yeah.
So we're going to be bringing you tag fights. It'll be fun. I think you guys will enjoy it.
These are like our very true games. So we just do them for fun.
Yeah,
There might
this
be some-
is something we do for fun.
There might be some slow here and there, but that just adds to the fun. I promise.
So make sure you come back tomorrow. It'll be our first one. But aside from that, guys, that's Damage Check. That's us. We hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all those good things. And remember, may your 6 damage always be a heal, and your damage check always be double crits.
You don't say.
Peace.
Bye.